For week 6 of the VDL, we're playing against Knightor, who has some various threats on his team. He has potent offensive threats like Hoopa, Yanmega and Chinchino, but also things like Exeggutor, which can set up during Sun and potentially just go through my team. All of this supported by Umbreon, a fantastic Wish Passer that can give other offensive Pokemon a chance to switch in. For the team this week, I'm bringing Tauros, Mimikyu, Shaman, Magneton, Skuntank, and Glaceon. I'm going to try something new here and just show all the Pokemon at once so I can talk about the team more broadly than before. Tauros only needs one speed boost from Trailblaze to tear through his entire team, but given that Chinchino is a fast, scary threat, I also have Aqua Jet just in case I have to outspeed and kill it. Mimikyu is here for similar reasons. It can also just kind of sweep his entire team if it gets the chance late game. This is supported by Shaman, Magneton and Skuntank running defensive sets. These three should help me switch between my offensive Pokemon while also weakening his team ready for the sweep late game. Tera Fairy Glaceon is my Tera captain this week, mostly because otherwise it can't break through especially defensive Umbreon. It is Choice Scarf, just so it can outspeed a few things and deal some damage. I don't expect it to be the one to sweep the game, but it will help set it up. Now, you might be asking why Skuntank has Assault Vest and Toxic, because it can't use Toxic when it has the Assault Vest. I've had to prep this team in a short time frame because I was fairly busy, so that's just an honest mistake. With that out of the way, let's get into the match. Let's see. Okay, no Tinkatuff, so no Steel type. Hitmonchan is Tera Fighting, and Exeggutor is Tera Electric. Okay. Quagsire is here. He has probably already noticed that I don't have Hazard removal. His only Hazard setter is Quagsire, because Toedscruel is not here. No Hoopa, that's kinda... No Chinchino! No Chinchino is actually really good news for me. I have two very specially defensive Pokemon, and this is a very specially offensive team. I'll start with Shaman, because only the Yanmega lead can really harm Shaman. And if it is a Yanmega lead, I just go into Magneton. Okay. Right. The one lead. Of course it's the one lead I mentioned would be bad for me. Would he click a U-turn here? No, he's definitely just clicking Bug Buzz, right? Let's go into Magneton. Let's figure out if this thing has specs. Okay, it does click U-turn. Can I, from that damage, figure out if it's Tinted Lens? I need to see my HP again. Yeah, that makes sense. That did 14%. It is Tinted Lens. It's most definitely Tinted Lens. Are you going to Tera Fighting immediately and just hit me? Hitmonchan is kind of a problem for Mimikyu because it can bullet punch it. Mimikyu would be a risky switch in here. Did I just go back into Shaman? Yeah, sure. Do you Terrestrialize immediately? That would be somewhat relieving because then I know. Okay, just knock off. I don't need Rocky Helmet as much because Chinchino isn't here. Did I click Leech Seed? I probably just click Leech Seed. Right? It could click Ice Punch or some stuff like that. That shouldn't do too much. I'm glad I did not go into Mimikyu on the knockoff. Drain Punch. Okay. did outspeed me, actually. This Hitmonchan might not be plus speed nature, but it at least has a lot of speed investment. That Drain Punch also did, like, a lot, actually. It's probably Adamant with good speed investment. So if it were to go into Tera fighting, that Drain Punch will deal about 40% to me. Let me just synthesis. Are we going back into Yanmega? Because that's risky. Yeah. Electros does not get Ice Punch. If worst case, it just kind of U-turns on me, so I think I just Seed Flare it. I don't think... I mean, U-turn is super effective. I think it just U-turns probably to go safely into Yanmega without any risks. Nice. No drop. Acid Spray. Interesting. If only I got the special defense drop, then I could kill with the next one. So if this thing... What is the goal of doing that? Flamethrower, actually. Yeah, it's probably clicking Flamethrower. There is no way he's clicking an electric move right now, right? That Acid Spray didn't do a lot of damage. It did 18%. So it's not necessarily offensive in that stat. You know what? We're gambling. I guess it could click Volt Switch. It did. I should not have gone into that. Why did I do that? I guess I was just too confident it would click Flamethrower. That was silly of me. I can't just keep going into this thing. Then it will just die. I could just click Aqua Jet. It's actually also possible that the Quagsire is Water Absorb. He could be scared that I'm Scarfed. You know, let's just do it. I think that's fine. Gives me an opening to send something else in. Do I just go Glaceon? This thing hasn't given me any vibes of a choice item just yet. Because if I go into Glaceon, I guess Umbreon is probably the thing that comes in. Yeah, let's go into Glaceon. So, yeah, Umbreon could come in to try to tank this. If it's fully specially defensive, it can deal with it. I think, though, I'm not actually going to click... I'm not going to click Freeze Dry, because I'd probably 2-hit KO Quagsire anyway. But I am going to Tera into Fairy, so I resist Bug Buzz if this thing is Scarfed. Hitmonchan. Okay. He probably expects to be faster than me here, right? He should know now that I am not Specs, at least. Yeah, that doesn't hurt too much, actually. He technically still doesn't know my item for sure, though. The fact I stayed in probably says a lot, but still. Hitmonchan gone makes Magneton much easier to use. I was not expecting him to basically just sack Hitmonchan there. There comes the Umbreon. I feel like I should go into Skunk Tank on this. There is no Hoopa, so Skunk Tank isn't actually a dedicated counter to anything anymore. And nothing is immune to Toxic. Ah, he is actually running manual Sunny Day for Exeggutor. I was not anticipating him to actually do that. But Exeggutor can't really hurt Skunk Tank that much. Tera Electric, so it's really just a defensive Tera at that point. No! I put Toxic on an Assault Vest Pokemon! I'm so stupid! No! Okay. Do I have to try to get knocked off so I can Toxic things? Does Exeggutor really hurt me though? It gets Earth Power but not Earthquake. Oh, no, it gets Earthquake but not Earth Power, the other way around. I feel like I should just start by removing its item. Skunk Tank can just be here to remove the Sun turns. That's fine by me. Oh, it is Earthquake. Ow! Removing the Expert Belt. Okay. I guess its attack is 95. Interesting. Let's just get some damage off. Right, he ran physical with Earthquake so he can hit Magnezone. That's kinda neat, actually. Shaman is probably my best bet here, though. So, let's see, we have one more turn of Harsh Sunlight. I'm not sure actually if this preview shows factors in Heat Rock or not. Do I? Seed Flare? I think I have to. Yeah, let's just Seed Flare. Yeah, it's switching. Into Yanmega? Maybe? No. Okay. There we get the special defense drop. This time it doesn't really matter that much. I already know I'm faster than Electros, so I should just click Seed Flare again. Please hit. Even if it has Flamethrower together with that Acid Spray, I should take a Flamethrower when I don't have the lowered stats. And we miss. Classic. No! That light screen is going to be annoying! Why? I should still kill through this light screen though, for what it's worth. Okay, now we hit. Was it light clay? No, it healed from leftovers. It's not light clay, so at least it's not that many turns. I can deal with that. I still have Mimikyu with Disguise up. I have the greatest contingency in the game right now. Fagsar hasn't even seen the field. I'm surprised he hasn't been more aggressive to set hazards up, honestly. Jan Mega. It does just flat out kill me with Bug Buzz. I'm not sure why I would expect anything else. If I go into Magneton here, it's very likely that the... I guess Exeggutor could actually come in with Earthquake. But more likely, the Quagsire comes in. I guess I kinda have to. If it is Specs, it can 2-hit KO me, I think. It is not Specs. Okay. And the Sunlight is gone. But that still did a lot, actually. Wait. No, okay, it was probably just a max roll. He has to see the fact that I'm going to click Volt Switch right now, right? Do I really set up Reflect right now? He could be sacking this thing, it's not impossible. Okay, nice. I made the right play. This should help against that Exeggutor. I mean, there's no world where I... Actually, no, I should not send in Shaman. Should I? I could Freeze Dry. It doesn't help that much against Umbreon, unfortunately. But I could also just pick a Luring Voice at this point. Yep, there's the rocks. Let's hope these rocks don't break my endgame. There is no way he decides to stay in on a Freeze Dry here, right? I guess he could do it if he assumes nothing else wants to take it, but Umbreon feels like the correct switch in a lot of cases. Okay, he does stay in. Is this a 2-hit KO? It's not. Toxic. That's kind of annoying, but I can deal with it. And I can go into Shaman still. But that's also a bit risky. I mean, I have Screen Set. There's no shot this thing can actually do meaningful damage to me. Yeah, that checks out. I don't feel like he would preserve the Quagsire. Yeah. Okay. Magneton can now click Volt Switch freely. I die to the next hit of Toxic. My Reflect wore off, right. Does Umbreon come in to set up Sunny Day again? The fact that I can attack and switch is kind of good, actually. I'm not switching at this point. This thing is Tinted Lens. It has no reason to have Protect for speed boost. If it now reveals it's Scarfed, I will be very surprised. Yeah. He is not Scarfed, but he figured out that I was Scarfed. Shadow Ball. I feel like with Stab and Tinted Lens, Bugaboo still does more. I do have Shadow Sneak, so I can't kill it without losing Disguise. Because now, I think if I Sword Stance, I win. Right? I don't remember the exact HP Exeggutor was at. I Sword Stance. Okay. I should be faster than Exeggutor, actually. Yeah, I'm easily faster than Exeggutor without Sun. So I think I just win with Mimikyu now. Okay. Does this thing survive a +2 play ref somehow? It actually can survive a play ref. This piece of... Okay. We have Drain Punch though, should be fine. The play ref would have killed actually, never mind. Oh wait, it could have Foul Play. No, okay, Sunny Day, that makes sense. Wait, I didn't calc that at +2. Of course Play Rough would kill. What? I really should have just picked Play Rough. Even if it maxed defense, Play Rough would have killed. That was silly. But Shadow Sneak probably still kills this thing, so it's fine. Let's see. If it's Tera Electric... Yeah, Shadow still kills. There's no way. I mean, it could have some defensive investment, but I doubt it. Okay, nice. Let's go. Why did I bring Assault Vest with Toxic? It went fine either way, but that's still a bit silly of me.